what's up everybody? Welcome to MyDunnLife. This is where I take you on my adventures on 2 wheels or 4. Today we're on the Dead Man Dyna. This is just a few days after Father's Day. I actually tried to record a video on Father's Day. I took the wife out for the first long trip on the motorcycle, and unfortunately for whatever reason the audio was complete garbage. I think the microphone wasn't in the right place, and then when I finally sort of did an actual motovlog, the battery went dead. Apparently I forgot to turn the battery bank on to make sure the GoPro stayed charged. We took a ride out to Buckeye Lake and had an enjoyable afternoon lunch, and then took the long way home. Like I said, I wish I had more to show or tell, but unfortunately I don't. Just because, like I said, no audio and no video for part of it. With that said, I hope everybody who was out on Father's Day made sure you was riding safe, and I hope everybody who's a dad out there, not just by blood, but also, you know, all the stepdads out there who's help raise children. I hope you had an enjoyable day as well, and I did. I got to spend some time with the wife on the bike, which is always great, and then later in the evening we all got together and had a nice meal together, and I really enjoyed that. So a little bit of a blind corner, so I want to make sure. Alright, and we're off. So I want to talk a little bit about following up with the Dead Man Dyna. Talk about what I did and what, you know, how the fixes have been faring so far. So far I've not encountered that idle die issue that the bike had the other day. Itch. And so yeah, I have not encountered that idle die issue that I encountered the other day. So hope, at least as of right now, it looks as if the fix of the idle air control valve was success. Now I also have got to install a tuner on the Dead Man Dyna. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. McStache, who graciously gave me one that he had sitting on the shelf, and then all I had to do was message up Vance and Hines and get the proper coding for this. Apparently this tuner was version 11 and not version 12 that for the codes they have on the website, so I had to message them and get them to send me the codes for version 11. No big deal. Just took a few days to get them to respond, and off we go. So far, I've really enjoyed the update. It was definitely a lot less popping and crackling on the D cell, but it's still a little bit there. But some of the minor issues that I've had are either lessened or went away totally. So just you know, it's another tip of the hat. It does rev out really nicely, and I won't say the bike is fast, but I'll say the bike is fairly quick. That would be the proper term. It's quick. It gets to 0 to 60 in a reasonable amount of time for a Dyna. With that said, you know, going back to having the wife on the bike, you know, one of the reasons why I bought this bike was to, you know, hopefully take her along for a few rides. Not that she'd, even she admitted she probably wouldn't do like long-term rides, but you know, she definitely would, doesn't mind doing the short stuff with me. You know, go out for an afternoon and spend a little time together. I did install my comms unit that I bought last year for the trip to and that seems to actually sync up pretty well. And I figured out sort of a fix for the audio levels. I found out that Sena actually provides these little spacer pads that pushes them closer to your ears so you can hear better. And I found that you can go to the hardware store or Walmart or anywhere and get these little furniture pads that are very similar. And I used a set of those on the wife's speakers, and she hears me actually pretty well. And so that little tip trick for those of you who have the kind of the cheaper, the Amazon $50, $60 special comms unit, it actually works pretty good. But with that said, I've been working on trying to make the bike more comfortable for her. I got this taller Sissybar, which I ended up deciding to make it the permanent fixture on the bike. I kind of wanted a taller Sissybar anyway, just for, whenever I'm carrying luggage and stuff. And so I went ahead and bought a luggage rack, which actually should be arriving today. May have actually already been at the house waiting on me. And then I bought a new backrest pad, a larger one for her, just to make things a little more comfortable. And so I probably will be going home and installing those two items. I also got her a WeePro anti-fog, like I have on my helmet. I know you can't see, but it was something I added this year. I actually put mine on upside down because I was working on the helmet upside down, and before I realized I had glued it down. So that, unfortunately, I'll either have to buy another one, but right now I'm just kind of rolling with it. It works. It just looks annoying for me. It's that OCD thing. So as I said, it gets up and goes pretty good. No argument there. So that's just more changes, obviously, that I'm doing to the Dead Man Dyna, adding some extra comfort items for the wife. I've already decided I'm going to get some titanium heat wrap and wrap the exhaust, because she kind of complained about the heat down by her right foot. So I'm gonna pull the heat shields off, wrap it as best as I can, and try to make that. From what I've seen, like that heat wrap will pull like 100 degrees. And I think that'll make that a lot more pleasant for her, especially on the long rides. And so that's the updates on the Dead Man Dyna. I still haven't planned a trip so far this year, though we've picked a week for vacation. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of my shorter runs, as long as the weather's good, and hopefully do some of the Ride Ohio series that I've been wanting to do. So stick around, make sure you like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a great day, has a great week. Ride safe and ride often, and we'll catch you in the next video.